I asked and you delivered. Which track and field athletes have the best nicknames? Noah Lyles responded with easy, Batman, which is a fantastic choice, and he wasn't the only one. David Grafe also coming out in support of Batman Bershawn Jackson, and at Lennoxie Black with a slightly different variation in Bershawn Batman Jackson. Well, how about another athlete who's got a great nickname and notorious for also wearing a headband? From at Super Mario 289, Kung Fu Kenny Bednarik. I gotta admit, Kung Fu Kenny is one of my favorite nicknames for current track and field athletes. It has such a good ring to it, and this man also just looks like a total badass every time he steps on the track. At Texie Ken responded with, "To Lethal is my favorite nickname in the sport right now." Gotta love a collegiate athlete getting thrown into the mix. Not often that they already have a well-known nickname so early on in their careers, but well-deserved for what Diggs has already accomplished. The man himself, Marquise Dendy, replied with, "Everyone really does just call me Dendy. They even think it's my first name." Well, Dendy, I know another athlete who can also relate to that feeling, as pointed out by at Kimberly Lund 22, Mondo. I literally thought it was his actual name for a long time. Kimberly, you're definitely not the only one. Doubly confusing when many people realize that his name is Armand Duplantis, but also confusing because Mondo is also the name for a commonly used track surface. So I've seen plenty of conversations where people are talking about the surface on a track and someone looking confused in the background as to how this conversation is connected to a Swedish pole vaulter. At MB Sprint 200 replied with Bolt. I'll be honest, I'm not sure that counts. It's just the man's name. It would be like saying Mondo's nickname is Duplantis. But a few more people came in responding with Lightning Bolt and the Lightning Bolt, and I'll give you that one, but I'm not sure the man ever really needed a nickname because Bolt, his actual name, is just such a good one to begin with. Now we come to one of my favorite nicknames for current athletes, and one of the answers which got the most responses overall, Raven the Hulk Saunders. Duh. A+ gift choice to go along with it. She's also one of the most entertaining track and field athletes on Twitter, so go give her a follow if you haven't already. Finally, the most responses I got for any athlete, not surprisingly, were for the one and only Shelly Ann Fraser-Price, and I also love that the fastest mother on the planet also got called out for having 2 nicknames now. Bianca Knight responded. Side note, send your thoughts and prayers to Bianca Knight as she's lost pretty much every indoor record she's ever held this indoor season. Pocket Rocket is up there. I couldn't agree more, as did many others sending in their support for Pocket Rocket or Mommy Rocket. Now this one, I don't think it really counts as a nickname or was ever really used in that way, but one of my favorites was always the classic Go Sid Go. More of a chant than anything else, but I always really liked Sydney McLaughlin Robroni's Twitter handle she set back in high school. What do you think? What's your favorite nickname from this list? Were there any big names that we left off? I also don't think there are enough good nicknames for current track and field athletes, and we should probably start coming up with some. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.